all I have to say is that if the first episode does not make me cry, then we will riot. Welcome back, everybody. So the Last of Us trailer, teaser, whatever you want to call it, just dropped, and I've been waiting years for this, right? Normally I don't do trailer reactions. Last time I did one, someone really did not like it, so I hope you're doing well, bud. So the reason I really want to like push this for people is because I think that, you know, like the whole like zombie apocalypse thing has kind of gotten a bad rap, you know, with like the whole Walking Dead universe and just like how exhausted people are of it. I also think that video game movies and stuff get a really bad rap. I mean, even just look at the new Resident Evil TV show that everyone just trashed on, right? Like the Uncharted movie, it was a fun ride, but there was no depth to it like there are in the video games. But if you know anything about this game or whatever, this is an insanely great game, great story, and HBO doing it just gives a lot of promise. So let's just go ahead and check it out, and then we will talk about stuff at the end. Once again, this isn't really a trailer reaction. You know, I'm not like the ooh ah, like I'm gonna take my shirt off when something crazy happens. We're just gonna have a trailer vibe. You know, we're just gonna vibe out while we watch this. So let's take a look.
The roses have faded, there's frost at my door. The birds in the morning don't sing anymore. The grass in the valley is starting to die, and out in the darkness,
I mean, even just the song really picks up the feel of the game.
The darkness is falling, the sky has turned gray. A hound in the distance is starting to fade.
A clicker. Let's see if we can get a shot of a clicker.
Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord,
this is your chance.
Hear me, please hold my hand.
Our best shot.
Hold my hand.
You keep her alive.
Hold my hand. Please hold my hand.
And you said everything right.
I hope that's the beginning of the video game. If you know, you know. Dang.
Save who you can save.
Oh, please understand.
Alright, yeah, it's a vibe. Joel and Ellie on the horse. Alright, so that looked pretty sick. I know I don't show it, I'm not good at showing emotion and like expressiveness, but like it looks sick. And I mean, just the song encaptures like the whole feel of the video game. It visually, the like color grade, everything just, it fits the aesthetic of the game. I think they really nailed it. So I guess a little background, I have played the game. I've played through it a couple times. The story is just mint, right? It's so good. Literally, I cried at the beginning of the video game because of the story. So all I have to say is that if the first episode does not make me cry, then we will riot. But everything looks so good. I mean, even look at these comments. I mean, people are saying they love how accurate it looks and feels to the source material, like I was saying. Almost every scene's cut straight from the game. I'm just so excited for this. The costume design of Joel and Ellie looks good. The sound design for the clickers sounds great. They look great. Like, I was worried that we weren't gonna see them. I thought they were just gonna be the silhouette, but we had that tiny little shot at the end, and it just like makes you want more. So the good thing though is like HBO does a really good job with shows. You know, like when HBO makes something, you can expect that it's gonna be good and high quality, especially when it comes to something like this. You know, hopefully they'll take a note from, you know, Japan anime studios where they look at the source material before they make it, unlike every other American studio here seems to not understand that concept. But HBO puts out a lot of good stuff, so I have really high hopes. I like trust them to make this show more than I would trust the CW, because God knows what that would be if that ever happened. If you know nothing about The Last of Us, basically it takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting, and there's kind of this mutagen infection of fungus that kind of like spreads and kind of transforms people into these creatures like clickers, which you kind of saw just for a second. So the story is about Joel and Ellie who venture outside of the kind of like quarantine zone camp things that they live in. And so basically they're like fighting a bunch of hostile people. They're fighting a bunch of these like creatures. And honestly, they're just fighting to survive and to be alive in this kind of world and being alone and in this whole setting. But I think there's a lot to live up to with the fan base and the hype. And this was like such an impactful game. Like this just like changed the whole world of storytelling in video games. And even the ending to this game is so emotional. It's such like a moral dilemma. and it's just crazy. Like, I can't wait to see this unfold. I have so much excitement and so much faith that HBO is gonna do such a good job. A lot of times when there's something that I really like and I hear they're gonna make an adaptation, TV show, movie, whatever, I'm usually like not happy about it, right? Because they're just gonna ruin the thing that you love. But from everything I've seen, they did a great job. They've really nailed the aesthetic and every feel and the sets. Everything just feels like it's in the world, and I'm just excited. So let me know down below if you guys are excited, if you are gonna watch it. And yeah, so with that, I'll see you next time.